Golden T-Mobile, week number 10. We are looking for our 10th qualifier in the World Championship to be held in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everyone. I'm Chad Schrump, and that is Apollo Fury. He has been a mainstay in this year's Golden T-Mobile World Championship hunt, and that is Phil Rumley. Rumley has also been in several of these during the past few weeks, and we are teeing off on Juniper Falls. This is the front nine, a par 14. We talk about that. You know what that means. If the players eagle, if they birdie everything that they are supposed to birdie, the things that they can reach, par is set up for them at 14 under. Rumley starts off early with a 98% javelin. That is going to be a little left and short. However, it does generate 6,000 great shot points. Good shot from Phil. This is his fourth week that he has made top 8 to get into the head-to-heads. He is 1-2. Conversely, Apollo Fury, Niall Campbell about makes that shot. Is he out of range for great shot points? He is, but he will tap in for birdie. This is his 8th week that he has qualified in the head-to-heads, and he carries a record of 2-6. Both players trying to better their records against one another today. Here's the shot over the mountain into the par 4. Nicely judged by Rumley. He is a GSP machine. That's already 19,000 great shot points. Good shot from Phil. Hangs it out just a hair left because this bounces as a left 1 or left 2 sloping green. Let's see if Apollo can judge that bounce a little better. Looks like he will not. That's going to bounce left as well. But it is in great shot point range. Really nice shot. 14,000 great shot points from Apollo Fury. So Niall Campbell has gotten himself onto the board. Both players will tap in for eagle. If we are tied on strokes after 9 holes, you know the deal. The great shot points will be the tiebreaker. So they are very important. Both players generate a lot of great shot points. This should be interesting. So 5,000 GSP lead so far for Rumley. Both players tied after 2 holes as they attack this par 3. This will bounce hard to the right. It bounces a little short of the cup and outside of great shot point range. Niall will throw this in, and that's going to bounce right, and it is also long, but it's an easy birdie. Both players will be 4 under par after 3 holes. We are playing Juniper Falls. Beautiful course. It will get tougher, believe me, and it starts here with the 4th hole. Rumley will set this on top of the top shelf fairway and hit into this par 5. He will have no issue reaching into. And I was curious if we had 2 different ways to play this hole, and we do. Niall will go with the lower shelved fairway. Some players play that shot every time. Some play from the top every time. Rumley will throw this in and let it run. Javelin. It looks judged well, a little left and a little bit long. It hangs up on the fringe, no issues. Now Niall Campbell will throw this up and over, and I think it hit. I think it clipped. Let's look at this. It does. It clips right there. Bounds it into the water. It is wide. I hate that shot. Here's the chip, and what a save! Niall Campbell will birdie this hole. Instead of losing 2, he is only going to lose 1 stroke. Enormous shot from Niall Campbell and generates great shot points. He will go down a stroke, but it could have been worse. He's almost tied up Phil on GSPs and is only down 1. Money chip from Niall Campbell. What a play. Good shot from Rumley into this drivable par 4. Uses a Maniacs. Niall will do the same. Hits this as hard as you can hit it. 100%. Does it get there? It does. bounces softly. The one beautiful thing about the Maniacs, you get the distance and a nice soft bounce. Good putt from Campbell. And Rumley should make this eagle, and he does. So Rumley will still carry a one-stroke lead into the par 3, 6th hole, Juniper Falls. A lot on the line. Quarterfinals, Golden T-Mobile World Championship head-to-heads. Here's Rumley, not going to mess with that water on the left. Good shot. Great shot, actually. 7,000 GSPs. He did not take that hole on directly as far as getting the line perfectly right. If you hit it left at all, that is big-time trouble. One-stroke lead for Rumley. Of course, he doesn't really know this at this point. Could not have expected Niall to only birdie the last hole. Now, Niall will take that on. He knows he needs to be aggressive. Just misses to the right and a little bit long, 11-footer for birdie, which he makes. And Phil will clean up this short little putt. We go on to hole 7, par 5. Rumley will play from the fairway on the right. 2 ways to play this one as well. You can play this one from the fairway over on the left, over the mountain. Let's see what Niall likes to do. That is what he will do. Maniacs up and over through the gap. Will land into the fairway, should bounce in the rough. And softly onto the first cut. No issues there at all. Rumley over the top. This line looks spectacular. This line looks great. This line looks so freaking good, but short. 16,000 GSPs for Rumley. The line was beautiful. Just not enough on that shot. Lands it a little bit short, but more great shot points for Rumley. One-stroke lead. Niall Campbell desperately needs a hole out. Foreshadowing, perhaps. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see! Niall Campbell with a double eagle has knotted this thing up. Huge shot for Niall. Apollo Fury has now tied it up, gets great shot points, and we have a match. We will go into the 8th hole. I think Rumley still has a great shot point lead. Let's see how many. 11,000 great shot point lead for Rumley. 2 to play. Niall Campbell back in it. Drivable par 4. You got to get up on this green. He does. He will have a long putt. Can Rumley get closer? He is going up, and over with a 9-wood Maniacs. This should land softly. It does. Very, very nice shot for Rumley. Huge putt for Apollo Fury. 77-footer. Misses to the right. Misses to the right. Rumley. 1-stroke lead going into 9. Apollo did not get nearly close enough for that putt and cost himself a stroke. Good effort. Rumley with the 9-wood over the top, using that favorable wind, lands the Maniac softly. Much easier putt. Now we go to 9 rather, and Apollo Fury is in a situation he must make from the fairway. He must make. And this is not going to be a jab. You're going to have to bring it back. And Rumley will. Rumley will go with the orbit. It's short. Will snap back, and he will have a manageable putt. This is for everything for Apollo Fury. Does he hit it long enough? He does, but it is hopping over the hole outside of great shot point range. Rumley will make this putt, and he will move on to the semifinals. Phil Rumley plays perfectly, 14 under par, defeats Niall Campbell, who makes a couple of mistakes, but a hole out. Phil moves on to the semis.